Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Odrisamer Despaigne, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Brinson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get to head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, 2 down now. Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Prado. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here's Jay Bruce now. The lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne. He's hitting .429. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching me. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak, and able to win their last game just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend today.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. His career line against Wheeler, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Conforto looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour. Second home run early in the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career line against Wheeler, he's gone 2 for 6. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Starlin dives. What a stop. He's out. Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Prado is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. The lifetime history with the Adrisimar Despaigne. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Chopped weakly to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Despaigne has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things. Stepping up now, Martin Prado. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Strike one to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Odrisamer Despaigne. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Zach Wheeler tries to square here, but he misses strike one. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Plawecki on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. At third, here's Frazier. Another 0-2 home. Looped over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bohr. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Conforto racing back, and that's a home run into the top tank.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher, J.T.
Digging in to try it again, J.T. Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And that's the 3rd out. But the Marlins tack on 1 more courtesy of the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. In his career, Frazier possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1. Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
No.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Popped him up. Smith is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now, Lewis Brinson. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One strike.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Dominic Smith. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 22, Dominic Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Hit in the air to right field. Maben is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, captain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Plawecki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
For the Mets, pitcher.
Riding in once again, Zach Wheeler. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. Still down 3-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Cameron Mason.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to third. Right to Frazier. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel
Ready for another
Rojas.
shot now. Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Baseman, Justin Ford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Starlin Castro. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dietrich on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready
Derek
for another chance,
Dietrich.
Derek Dietrich. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 14.
Martin Prado now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Digging in to try it again, Odrisamer Despaigne. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And a relay home. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Travis d'Arnaud will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. What? 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Castro is calling for it. 2 gone. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Kyle Fairclough enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. into center field. Line drive base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Martin Prado now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Realmuto takes his lead at third with 1 away. Liner toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Rosario brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher number
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Nick Whitgren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. grounded to the right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Adrian Gonzalez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Smith, base runner at first with one out. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a two-run game. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. But you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Brad Ziegler answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Michael Conforto will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation. Indeed, bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch of the at-bat, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Line drive, right field, base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Jay Bruce. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Odrisamer Despaigne gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Mets, 4 runs on 11 hits.